What is up, Horror Squad? Welcome to this week's episode of the top 52 horror movies you need to see. This week I watched a film called The Redwood Massacre, which is a British horror movie. Yay, British horror movies. So this one is set up in the Highlands. And it's like a typical slasher movie. Kids go camping. Kids tell scary story. Scary story comes true. Kids die. So the scary story in this is there was a farmer up there who went mad and killed his wife and kids. Apparently he was still roaming the woods. So by the time you're watching this film, it's 20 years since those set of murders. There's a massive party going on in the house. These kids are going up to the house where these murders apparently happened for the biggest party of the year. So, before we actually get into any more of the movie, the first thing that I need to point out is there's a character in there called Jessica. Now, if you do watch this film, you can't miss her because she has the world's worst eyebrows. And I'm glad she was killed off first because they were the most distracting eyebrows I've ever seen. They were drawn on from here and they went up and all the way down to here. She was in a complete look of shock for the entire film, even before she had a knife rammed through her stomach. So this film, the killing, perfect slasher movie killing. So it had Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street written all over it. You can see that's where all the budget went. The budget went into all the death scenes. The idea behind this film was fantastic. Was it original? No. But it was a very good film. Now on to the rest of the film. Awful. Acting, awful. Script, awful. The actual evil Highlander, I think is what they called him, was a cross between a lumberjack and Scarecrow from Batman. Just a guy with a sack on his head. And typical to all slasher movies, even a shotgun to the chest couldn't kill him. So the actors put no effort into this film whatsoever. Some of the acting choices was questionable. The script was questionable. But yeah, I mean, if you take it for what it is, just a slasher movie, I don't understand why they were trying to make a slasher movie in Britain anyway. We don't have traditional slasher movie or slasher legends. You know, the legends of everyone in this country was all calculated, you know. They thought about it. Jack the Ripper knew exactly what he was doing. It wasn't just a, oh look, there's a prostitute. He knew what he was doing. And the Ripper and the Moors, you know, he knew what he was doing. Fred and Rose West, they knew what they were doing. It's all calculated. So slasher movies in this country don't necessarily work. It's an hour and 22 minutes, and I would say that the last 30 minutes of the movie is when anything actually really happens. So, again, I seem to find all these films lately that are just not worth watching. I mean, I was really rooting for the bad guy in this one because the kids were just dumb. These kids were more dumb than any kids I've seen in any slasher movie. So yeah, I was really rooting for the bad guy. Give it a watch though if you're in the mood for proper slasher movie killing and you want to listen to some Scottish accents. It's worth it. Is it up there with the rest of the slasher movies? Not at all. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you do watch it, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. See you soon.